Hey guys, this is MaterMaster21 and welcome to my next tutorial for Die Rise. Today I'm gonna be showing you where to find all the perks and how to pack a punch on this map. And I know it's pretty basic stuff, but for some of you guys it may be pretty confusing, but there are a couple useful things, so even though you know this already, it may be pretty useful. So in this elevator, right after you open the first door near M14, there's always a quick revive, and you can access it straight away when you're playing solo, but if you're playing 2 or more players, you need to turn on the power as always in order to access it, and it applies for all the other perks. So in this building there are 2 more elevators, and in one of them there is a speed cola, and in the other one there's new perk Who's Who, and it can spawn randomly, so I can't tell you in which elevator there's gonna be a certain perk, but there's absolutely gonna be one of these 2. Now you can access quick revive and buy it from 3 different floors. That also applies for elevator number 3, but the elevator number 2 you can only access from 2 floors. Moving on to the other set of similar elevators that are in the next building. So in these elevators there could be one of the following perks: Juggernog, Double Tap, Mule Kick, and Pack-a-Punch. So there could be one of these 4 perks. That means you have 25% chance for appearing certain perk in one of these 4 places. These elevators have different number of floors which you can access them from. So for example, elevator number 4 and 5, they had 4 floors, and in this case I have their Double Tap and Juggernog, and in the rest of the elevators you have 3 floors and 2 floors. In elevator number 6 I have Mule Kick in this case, and in elevator number 7 I have Pack-a-Punch. Now let's move on to Pack-a-Punch. In order to Pack-a-Punch, you need to of course turn on the power, just like to access all the other perks, and you need to find it. You don't have to build Pack-a-Punch machine just like in Transit on Green Run. But there are a couple of things that you should keep in mind while using Pack-a-Punch. When the elevator is moving to your location, you have approximately time to Pack-a-Punch all 3 of your weapons. After that, the Pack-a-Punch machine will move again, and if you have left any other weapon in the Pack-a-Punch machine, it can leave even though you have the weapon in the Pack-a-Punch machine. So it can be quite trickier, and luckily in this case I was able to move quickly in between the floor, so I was able to get it back, but maybe you won't get it back in that situation if it's longer distance, or if the Pack-a-Punch machine will go to the floor which is not accessible. So always be careful about that when Pack-a-Punching. Another thing that you can use while buying perks: if you see an arrow on the elevator that it's going up but it's not staying on the floor where you are, you can still get the perk and buy it, even though the perk machine is just passing by. Now the last thing that I want to tell you about is what I think is the best perk setup for this map. So of course you can manipulate with quick revive. It will always be in elevator number 1. But it's always good to have Who's Who perk in elevator number 3, because it's very useful perk and you can access it from 3 different floors, and it is also very close to the location where you can run circles near the restaurant area. That will also mean the speed cola will be automatically in elevator number 2. Now in elevator 4 and 5 you wanna have Juggernog and Pack-a-Punch machine, because I think those are the most important and you use them the most. The main reason why you want to have these 2 perks in these 2 elevators is because you can buy them straight when you turn on the power, and you can access them from 4 different floors, which means you can buy them from almost anywhere you are in that building. If you don't Pack-a-Punch that often, it doesn't matter where the Pack-a-Punch is, and you will have one less thing to worry about. But I strongly recommend having Juggernog in one of these 2. In the elevator number 6, you wanna have the perk that you prefer more from these last 2. So if you prefer Mule Kick, get Mule Kick in elevator number 6 and Double Tap in elevator number 7, or vice versa if you prefer Double Tap. But remember, the more specified setup you wanna have, the more time and the less chance you will have to get it. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!